is up? We're doing a reading today from the Earth Magic deck. Just super grounding and like playful fun vibes. So starting off, cave, create a safe space for yourself to go inward and heal and dive into your inner workings to fully understand your own ground before you step onto ground outside of your home, your body, whatever that means for you. And the energy that's coming through is energy that's passed on from ancestors, so it's of course going to be a big release, which is why you're feeling so intensely right now. This is something just like a snowball. The longer that it gets rolled down the hill, the more snow it accumulates. So it's like that trauma that your ancestors held on to, the more it rolled down into the genetic line, the more it picked up. And not every line before you is going to etch away at the intensity of that wound. Some will add on, some did add on to it, and so it got piled onto your line, which now you are healing. So congratulations, that is so courageous of you to do. Not necessarily like you had a choice, but the fact that you're living through it deserves like congratulations. Ebb and flow reversed, so it's like you're having a hard time going with the flow of it because it seems so intense. Like there is this, it's like this big resistance to let it go because it's like having a literal, there's like a wave coming at you. You're not gonna have a happy time surrendering to it. It's scary, it looks overwhelming, and it feels overwhelming. So obviously it's going to be difficult. But then this water card is also inviting you to take a bath, take a shower, go swim in the ocean, swim in a lake, something, or embody the essence of water. Water is also emotions. Let yourself sit in your sanctuary, in your safe space with these emotions that are coming up in ways that make it easier for you to experience them. Like for example, I just laid on my acupressure mat. It's like this spiky mat. I laid on it for like half an hour and just cried because that's what my body needs in order to properly process it without just festering in whatever emotions were coming up. I needed help getting it out. And there should never be any negative associations with using different modalities to help you go through releasing emotions, because emotions can be very intense, like this one that we're releasing right now together in this timeline together. Focus. So this card is specifically speaking to like the crystalline energy, like the benefits of using stones, crystals, all these things to elevate your vibration and also anchor you in the solidity, the crystallization of the realness. It's like an anchor for you, something heavy, like a weighted blanket almost, to ground you while the storm of emotions happens. So also focus, that's also like that anchor. It's a mental focus, a mental clarity, a mental clear crystallization, allowing or inviting you to have an intention, inviting you to create a lighthouse. What is it that you're creating? What is it that, like, what's your why? Why are you creating it? How do you want to be creating it? Asking yourself these questions, like almost coaching yourself through where you are to where you want to be, allowing yourself to have an anchor, a lighthouse, whatever you want to see it as, a mantra, an intention. These things help us get through big emotional releases. And then grounding, tree. This is always going to come up when we have big emotional releases, because in order to feel safe, we need to embody ourselves. We need to embody the emotions within our physical form, because big levels of stimulation can cause the body, the spirit, to not feel safe in the body, because the nervous system is going to be activated. So the spirit wants to get out of the body. So you get very heady, you get very anxious and very flighty and very avoidant and all of these things. So adding grounding practices into your day, moment, week, whatever works for you during this time especially, will help you feel safe in your body. That's movement, that's going into nature, that's putting your bare feet on the ground, that's eating nourishing food, anything that's going to make you feel in your body, feel safe in your body. Go get a massage, drink a cup of tea, these things that make you feel home within your body, that will calm your nervous system down. If you have any other like modalities for calming your nervous system down, therapy, time with friends and family, that's going to be super beneficial right now. It's going to help you feel safe while it's another form of an anchor. So all these emotions are coming through, coming up and out, and your spirit wants to come up and out. But we are human, we live in these bodies, and so these bodies need to be nourished during this time as well. We can't just abandon the body. It's mind, body, spirit together getting through this human experience. So allowing your body to be nourished and protected and safe, as well as nourishing your spirit. Vision quest, desert. So right now it can feel like endless, like you're literally walking in the middle of a desert, like there's no sight and end, and there's no nourishment, like it's just dry, barren, you're alone. And using these techniques that we've mentioned before is what is going to help us get through it. Vigilance, allowing yourself to be aware of your surroundings, allowing, and you may also feel extra vigilant. That's like anxious, like always have your head on a swivel, and overly cautious, and this whole vibe is probably coming up right now because your nervous system doesn't differentiate between dangers when it's activated. It sees that everything is a danger. So this is how you probably are acting, and if you're not acting, the spirit's inviting you to just carefully, like gently bring about your attention to your surroundings to make sure that you are safe. And if you're not, that's where the sanctuary, going into your home, creating a safe space in your home, getting grounded in your body, allowing yourself to be nourished by water, and to sit with these emotions and really feel them. These will be the things that heal you. Shaman. This is like the energy of like an ancestor coming to help you heal in the process, but it also could be a real person in your life. It could also embody you are the shaman. So this is some healing force in your life that's helping you get through the process. Either you are awakening in your shamanic abilities and your gift of being able to transmute large, big, rich bodies of energy coming through your vessel. Your body is becoming a master vessel. Or there's somebody in your life that is just like a loving, healing force that's helping you get through this, and they are your shamanic human partner in this journey on this specific emotional release. And then the first one I mentioned was, this is an ancestor, which we already had the ancestors come up once, so that could be your case where I feel like that might be the one for the person who's tuned into this video. Like in this exact moment, this is probably your case, because it feels like richness, on the spiritual side of things, like on the other side of the veil. You're being protected, and it could be like your whole family, on the other side has just been like sitting there helping you, like cheering you on, because it is passed down. Like they were the ones that were building it as well, so of course they feel obligated to come and support you as you let go of what they created. They feel so grateful that you are putting the effort in to release this thing that is no longer useful for anyone, and it won't be passed down anymore. Whatever you release is going to be cleared out of your DNA, literally, to where if you choose to have children or whatever else you create in this world, whatever energy you put, it could be even your artistic creations or your work, the energy put into your work, your workouts, or anything, even like reading something gentle like that, the energy that you put into it, this energy won't be in the signature anymore. So it's lighter, it's more vibrant and like sparkly and like fairy. That's like my energy coming into it, but it's so much more positive. So moving on, purification. Rain. This is another water card, so it's like water. It shows the importance of water in the clarification process. Like as humans, we know that we wash things with water. So we wash our energetic selves with water as well. And emotions are also like symbolic for water. Water's emotions. So allowing yourself to be cleansed with water, shower, bath, drink a lot of water, or just sit with your emotions and let them wash over you. Let them wash through you. Experience them. Let yourself cry. Let yourself be genuinely just purified, and by bringing these things to the surface. And then the things that I mentioned before, like washing yourself through water, bath, swimming, any of these things are just going to help the process go more easily. Release. Duh. Of course this card's going to come up. The autumnal equinox. This one, so it's like spring where I'm at now. It might be autumn where you're at now, but this is exactly, it's just further, it's redundant, but we're releasing. It's this big shedding of this person we used to be, it feels like, because it's like this big thing of energy. It's just like if you stay at a house or at a job for so long, you become identified with this thing. So you've become identified with this big glob of energy. It could have been pieces of your identity in many forms, but now it's changing and it's releasing and it's becoming something new. And that is why it's so scary, because we're like, what am I without this? Who am I without this? What am I doing without this? What's the purpose without this? And it's really just the scariness of the newness. And so using these things that we've brought up, that's how we get through it. We ground ourselves. We find a safe space internally in our home, at our job, whatever our safe space is, in our car. That was my safe space for a while. And yeah, we anchor in, we feel our emotions and we let it pass, and then we ground ourselves and we feel safe in our body and we become aware of our surroundings and be in the present moment, and then start learning what the new is, because the more familiar you become with it, the less scary it is. That's how it is for anything. Fear is just unknown. So your body's using its survival mechanisms to say other is dangerous. But if you make it to where it's not other, it is more understood, and you keep learning and learning and learning about it, it becomes familiar. Just like your past reality just became familiar because you learned about it, became super comfortable until it was time for a new one. So now we're putting on a new outfit, becoming a new person, and understanding a new version of life. Fairies. These are like your little protectors. It's like just like a little positive boost. It's Also bringing the energy of playfulness and like frolicking and just having fun and being lighthearted into the moment. So it's almost like giving you, they're like sprinkling in like things that you might be experiencing with informative ways to get through this time. So anchor yourself, like feel safe at home, feel safe in your body, sit with the emotions. What else do we have? Associate yourself with water in order to cleanse. Let yourself be aware of the surroundings, be present, get to know the now, and then enjoy it. Be playful with it. Allow yourself the space to take the pressure off. And even if it is like being playful in your own safe space, that's better than, because you gotta warm up. You can't just, you can just be playful wherever, but it's easier to ease into it if that feels better for you, versus allowing vulnerability to be another factor to consider during this time, and then the blessings will flow in. So it's like literally like step-by-step process on like how to flow with this energy. Blessings will flow in once you create this foundation for yourself, and then create the energy of that fun and freedom, and blessings will be the mirror of that freedom and fun and playfulness. Because this is a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call. Tsunami is like that scary energy. This reading is your wake-up call. Yeah, it is almost like the calm before the storm, like something, it's been tough, but it's about to get tougher, unfortunately. So this is the time to anchor in. This is the time to be vigilant, to create that safe space, all these things that we keep repeating, which is important because it's got to happen in order for this transmutation to occur in a smooth, consistent flow, outflow, to let go of it, because it's no longer beneficial to hold on to it anymore, and the more you hold on to it, the more that you will suffer. So allowing yourself to release, continuously release. This is a time to go inward. Truly, it's a time to go inward and sit with yourself and be okay with just letting everything go, feeling what you feel, because bigger emotions are coming. Bigger emotions are coming, and this card is always such like a but it's necessary to know. You'd rather your friend tell you got something in your tooth than let you walk around with a thing in your tooth all day. So power. This is like, it's igniting the new, it's igniting something within you. It's like a light bulb, it's like a flame. It's like coal being put into your internal flame of your heart, your soul, or your internal force. This thing is igniting your power, your personal power, the things that the places you hold yourself back, the places where you are not letting yourself shine. This is going to ignite them to where it's literally obligated to show up as your most authentic, fiery, pure, big, loving self, because that's who we are all meant to show up as all the time, literally 24/7. That's how we create peace on earth. That's how we create the loving path of peace and harmony and just happiness, is by not holding back. So this stuff, it's so big because you've been holding back so bigly. It's creating a huge shift because a huge change has to be made in order for you to fully shine. Celebration, exactly. Do I even need to speak? Do I? Celebrate. The celebration of this occurrence happening is what it's going to be. It's going to feel, unfoldment. Lotus flower, unfoldment, enlightenment, resilience, celebration. These are like the outcome of all of this. The most brilliant, bright, resilient, powerful, celebratory, fairy energy. That's what's coming from all this. And if you didn't get it clocked in your head yet, I'm just going to repeat everything, all the instructions, because it's important. And I need things repeated for me in order to get it fully in the noggin. So, create a safe space. Go into your home, clean your room, clean your body, take a bath, let yourself cry, use the modalities that make it easier for you to feel. And not just cover it up. Not smoking, not drinking, not binge eating, not anything else. You want to use the things that make you feel what's actually coming up. Go swim in the ocean, get support from your family and friends if that's what you really need. But in this time, it really does feel like it's important to go internal, go inward, become your own anchor. Put your feet on the ground, go into nature, allow yourself to be grounded in any other way that feels really grounding for you. Eating foods like root vegetables, meat, home-cooked meal, whatever feels good, nuts, seeds, like these things that are like very much like embodying like that grounding feeling. What else? So once you have purified yourself, keeping your focus, creating like an anchor, like an intention for this next stage of your life. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why do you choose to keep going every day? What does keep going? What are you going towards? What is your lighthouse? What is the end goal for you? What will inspire you to keep showing up as your most authentic, embodied, free self? Because we're not letting anybody else impose their boundaries on us. We go where we feel free, and that's period. That's period, point blank. There's no other way to be. And so once you get that foundation set, and you're purified, you created all the safe space, you're grounding in your body, then start to be playful. Start to bring that lightness in intentionally, because it might not come naturally at this time. And then once you set the foundation and then you set the intention, then that's when it flows in, and that's when you start to feel free. And also being embodied. Part of grounding is embodying the practice that you want to be the truth. So that's showing up as your full self every single day, regardless of any external circumstances, and letting that be a trigger for people, letting it be a trigger for you, and then letting other people shine their full light and experience the trigger that comes up within yourself as well, and decide to still love them, obviously respecting all of your boundaries and understanding where no is a no, and honoring that other people are free to take up space as well. And if somebody's taking up space is not conducive to you also taking up your space, if you both can't take up full space, then you'll naturally be directed in a different direction, or they will. So with all that said, your power is about to be ignited. It's going to be ignited. It's already igniting right now. That's what you're feeling inside of you. Bubbling like a freaking witch's cauldron. So, blessings to you. We're going through it together. Always feel free to leave comments below, because this is a community of people that genuinely, we're here experiencing the same things. We can understand what each other are going through, and it's light and love and supportive, heart-opening, deep, accepting every aspect of each other type of community. That's what we're building. So come be a part of it. Help us grow and spread like a wildfire, because that's how much power we're all. Okay, you get the point. I'm getting tired. I hope you have a lovely, lovely, grounded, internal night. I know I will. Catch me right here in this bed. That's all I've got. Okay,